just like
Oh my god.
like the streamer just turns on like, oh yeah, I love that image with Hitler holding the Woody on
No,
my stream.
my stream is just the Hunger Games poster that Link 2 made.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna unmute you now. Okay,
So
welcome
anyways, I love the
to.
thing that Braylon. Oh wait, what? Hi.
Oh, the Fiend dragging Joe Biden. Oh, I love.
The
Didn't
thing
I
is
make that
irritating.
video? Okay. So, welcome to the June 14th edition of the Hunger Games. My name is C-Dub, and I am joined by Iron Avenger and Super SpongeBob Mario, but he is muted right now, but he will join us in about 20 minutes or so. So, I'll just read off the roster. Today, we have 110 characters. Alright, so let me read off. The characters are Undertaker, The Fiend, Cornholio, Rillaboom, Snake, Tutter, Duke Nukem, Kano, Emo Parker, Gypsy Crusader, Steve, Chow, Super D, Brennan, Dale, Johnny Sins, Bon Voyage, Bottle Hippie, Simple Flips, 4K Morshoe, OBS, Zoidberg, Squidward Snail, Incidental 70, Mermaid Man, Barnacle Man, Danny the Snail, Lightning Larry, Agent 47, I Am Bread Bagel, Slender, Cleveland Brown Jr., Cloud, Darth Vader, C3PO, Imperial Stormtrooper, Melman, Cell, Goku, Griffith, Dr. Mario, Patches, Reptile, Drapion, Peach, Casca, Sephiroth, Charlie, Indy, SpongeBob, Cyber Sub-Zero, Medic, Steve Austin, John Cena, Big E, Marion, Squidward, Patrick, Short Round, Johnny Knoxville, Donovan, Marty McFly, Thunderdome Cowboy, Vince McMahon, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Captain America, Woody, Buzz, Buzz Lightyear, Toad, Luigi, Evelyn, Frozone, Kari, Pops, Mordecai, Kung Lao, Liu Kang, Cabal, Predator, Scorpion, Rick Grimes, Shao Kahn, Kyoko Kirigiri, Omni-Man, Delson Rowe, Aaron Black, Ratchet, Clank, Alien, Anton Chigurh, Jesse Pinkman, Walter White, Springtrap, Man with No Name, Jason Voorhees, Gru, Arthur Fleck, Rick Mitchell, Heath Ledger Joker, Ernesto de la Cruz, RoboCop, Terminator, John Rambo, Han Solo, John Wick, Nick Wilde, Judy Hopps, Hiccup, and Chuck Norris. Alright, here we go. Proceed.
Proceed.
As the tributes stand on their podium, the horn sounds.
Alright.
Steve runs away from the cornucopia. I Am Bread Bagel
Braylon
run.
sleep.
Wait, what?
Braylon left.
Oh, he did. Oh, his phone
Yeah.
probably died. Okay. Cell snatches a pair of sais. Marion grabs a shield leading on the cornucopia. Squidward Snail sets off an explosive, killing Cyber Sub-Zero, Spider-Man, and Big E. Aw, shit. Damn.
Spider-Man.
And Big E, the boy. Everyone,
The
everyone
boy.
pull out. Everybody pull out your popcorn. Okay. Incidental 70, Toad, Patches, and Squidward all run away. Shut the fuck up. They all run away from the cornucopia. Mordecai takes a handful of throwing knives. Short round takes. Wait, no. Short round runs away from the cornucopia. Charlie takes a handful of throwing knives. The Fiend, Donovan, and Bottle Hippie run away from the cornucopia. Steve Austin rips a mace out of Johnny Sin's hands. Aaron Black runs away from the cornucopia. Danny the Snail runs away from the cornucopia. Gru finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Rick Grimes. Oh, wait, no, not Rick Grimes. Rick Mitchell and Brennan fight for a bag, but Rick Mitchell gives up and retreats. Captain America shoots an arrow at Duke Nukem, but misses and kills Thunderboy Cowboy instead. Okay, so for y'all
No,
that. Okay.
Thunderdome Cowboy.
No, it's Thunderdome Cowboy. Okay.
I know. I was next fun.
Did Sponge tell you the story about Thunderdome Cowboy?
Yeah, like at the Thunderdome.
Yeah, so alright, I'll explain it for the I'll explain this for the stream. So me and Sponge were on the Thunderdome last Friday, and there was this guy that was in the front row that had like a cowboy hat, and we were just laughing our asses off at it. It's stupid, but it's funny. Alright, RoboCop grabs a backpack and retreats. Heath Ledger Joker, Iron Man, and Ernesto de la Cruz get into a fight, but Iron Man triumphantly kills them both. Good job, Iron Man. Good. Alright. Shao Kahn stays at the cornucopia for resources. Emo Parker, Buzz, and Springtrap run away from the cornucopia. Evelyn cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide.
No.
Damn.
Ow.
Alright.
She was the first. Great.
Clank, Zoidberg, Drapion, Goku, and Chuck Norris all run away from the cornucopia. Medic finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Sephiroth, Cabal, and Frozone run away from the cornucopia. Simple Flip stabs C-3PO in the back with a trident. Omni-Man breaks Hyoko Kigiri's nose for a basket of bread. Casca grabs a backpack. Mermaid Man shoots an arrow into Cloud's head. Damn. Chow runs away from the cornucopia. Delson Rowe finds a backpack full of camping equipment. OBS runs away from the cornucopia. Johnny Knoxville and Nick Wilde fight for a bag, but Nick Wilde gives up and retreats. Anton Chigurh grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Terminator runs away from the cornucopia. Kano runs into the cornucopia and hides. Cornholio, Agent 47, and Ratchet get into a fight, but Ratchet triumphantly kills them both. Aw, fuck. Cornholio. Damn.
No Cornholio.
He didn't get the TP for his bunghole. Alright, Patrick and Liu Kang run away from the cornucopia. Gypsy Crusader finds a canteen full of water. Rick Grimes takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Dale and Reptile run away from the cornucopia. Pops breaks John Wick's nose for a basket of bread. Indy gathers as much food as he can. Super D runs away from the cornucopia. Okay, yeah, I read that. Melman finds a canteen full of water. Lightning Larry runs away from the cornucopia. Cleveland Brown Jr. grabs a shield leading on the cornucopia. SpongeBob and Kari fight for a bag, but SpongeBob strangles Kari with the straps and runs.
No.
Jeez. Tutter, Judy Hopps, Scorpion, Hiccup, and Predator run away from the cornucopia. Marty McFly scares Rillaboom away from the cornucopia. Griffith snatches a pair of sais. Han Solo and Woody run away from the cornucopia. Arthur Flick grabs a shovel. Barnacle Man, 4K Morshoe. Jason Voorhees and Peach run away from the cornucopia. Jesse Pinkman decapitates John Rambo with a sword. Undertaker catches Kung Lao off guard and kills him. Jeez. Walter White snatches a pair of sais. Vince McMahon and John Cena run away from the cornucopia. Dr. Mario grabs a backpack and retreats. Luigi grabs a sword. Man with No Name and Imperial Stormtrooper fight for a bag, but the Man with No Name gives up and retreats. Snake grabs a shield leading on the cornucopia. Alien spears Slender in the abdomen. Wow. Bon Voyage runs away from the cornucopia, and Darth Vader finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Alright, we are on day 1 now. Patches chases Buzz. Captain America defeats Zoidberg in a fight but spares him. Scorpion discovers a river. Clank collects fruit from a tree. Super D dies of dysentery. Oh, fuck. Damn. Super D, get the D chain. Alright. Tutter runs away from Patrick. Toad searches for firewood. The Fiend steals from Springtrap while he isn't looking. Reptile sees smoke rising. Danny the Snail practices his archery. Griffith searches for firewood. Dr. Mario camouflages himself in the bushes. Delson Rowe bashes Cleveland Brown Jr.'s head in with a mace. Ah, damn. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Okay. Where did I leave off? Alright. Chow collects fruit from a tree. Sephiroth discovers a cave. 4K Morshoe severely injures Casca but puts her out of her misery. Damn. Alright. Goku collects fruit from a tree. Emo Parker discovers a river. Simple Flips collects fruit from a tree. Gru receives a hatchet. Short Round chases Jesse Pinkman. Omni-Man plays a song for Kano on his cat piano. The song was cringe, so he kills him. Okay, that's the first time we've gotten the cat piano death. Judy Hopps finds Mjolnir, but she is not worthy. Iron Man sprains his ankle while running away from Bon Voyage. Drapion receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Okay. Marion collects fruit from a tree. Rick Mitchell discovers a river. Walter White injures himself. Jason Voorhees receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. John Wick sets off an explosive, killing Barnacle Man and Terminator. Snake collects fruit from a tree. OBS steals from Rick Grimes while he isn't looking. Hiccup chases Johnny Sins. SpongeBob runs away from Melman. Marty McFly makes a wooden spear. RoboCop thinks about home. Charlie sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Darth Vader receives a Starbucks latte from an unknown sponsor. John Cena fishes. Woody makes a wooden spear. Woody made a wooden spear. Thank you, I'll be here all night. Duke Nukem crushes his sanity. Indy runs away from Arthur Fleck. Steve Austin severely slices Lightning Larry with a sword. Dale scares Johnny Knoxville off. Liu Kang and Frozone see smoke rising. I Am Bread Bagel scares Peach off. Predator injures himself. Nick Wilde explores the arena, my bad. Bottle Hippie searches for a water source. Squidward spears Ratchet in the abdomen. Han Solo practices his archery. Mordecai discovers a cave. Pops makes a slingshot. Man with no name shouts racial slurs at Gypsy Crusader. Luigi defeats Donovan in a fight but spares him. Steve sprains his ankle while running away from Squidward Snail. Brennan goes hunting. Vince McMahon makes a wooden spear. Cabal travels to higher ground. Aaron Black steals from Rillaboom while it isn't looking. Mermaid Man receives clean water. Medic injures himself. Anton Chigurh is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Undertaker sprains his ankle while running away from Shao Kahn. Kyoko Kirigiri receives clean water. Incidental 70 tries to spearfish with a trident. Alien goes hunting. Cell fishes. Imperial Stormtrooper constructs a shack. And Chuck Norris searches for a water source. Alright, there were 23 deaths, and those were Cyber Sub-Zero, Spider-Man, Big E, Thunderdome Cowboy, Heath Ledger Joker, Ernesto de la Cruz, Evelyn, C-3PO, Cloud, Cornholio, Agent 47, Kari, John Rambo, Kung Lao, Slender, Super D, Cleveland Brown Jr., Casca, Omni-Man, Barnacle Man, Terminator, Lightning Larry, and Ratchet. Okay. Undertaker defeats Springtrap in a fight but spares him. Donovan receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Bottle Hippie and Short Round cry themselves to sleep. RoboCop goes to sleep. Walter White receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Zoidberg quietly hums. Delson Rowe stays awake all night. Reptile passes out from exhaustion. Predator fends Arthur Fleck. Clank and Judy hops away from his fire. Tutter sets up camp for the night. Chuck Norris attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Luigi receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Cell thinks about winning. OBS looks at the night sky. Kano receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Jesse Pinkman convinces Danny the Snail to not kill him, only to kill him instead. Nick Wilde, Buzz, and Han Solo get into a fight, but Buzz triumphantly kills them both. Alright. The Fiend and Emo Parker play a game of Russian roulette, but they both survive. Alright, good. Those are both my characters. Sephiroth looks at dank memes all night. Snake starts a fire. Rick Mitchell sets up camp for the night. 4K Morshu passes out from exhaustion. Anton Chigurh cooks his food before putting his fire out. Mermaid Man, Toad, and Drapion get into a fight, but Toad triumphantly kills them both. Steve dies from dysentery. I Am Bread Bagel and Griffith play a game of Russian roulette, and they both survive. Shao Kahn defeats Marion in a fight, but spares her. Johnny Knoxville thinks about winning. Gru looks at the night sky. Cabal thinks... Oh, wait, no. Cabal climbs a tree to rest. Duke Nukem thinks about home. Goku looks at the night sky. Gypsy Crusader destroys Jason Voorhees supplies while he's asleep. Indy is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Bon Voyage is awoken by nightmares. Medic falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Aw, Medic. I'll just put... Medic. Alright. Where did I leave off? Oh, yeah. Melman receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Marty McFly looks at dank memes all night. Scorpion is awoken by nightmares. Squidward is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Chow tries to sing himself to sleep. Vince McMahon quietly hums. Johnny Sins tries to treat his infection. His infection is probably AIDS! Um, Woody receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Peach thinks about winning. Mordecai kills Captain America with his own weapon. Oh, wow. Um, Frozone questions his sanity. Alien receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. SpongeBob climbs a tree to rest. Charlie shouts racial slurs at Rick Grimes. Pops receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Squidward Snail tries to treat his infection. Brennan receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Hiccup passes out from exhaustion. Liu Kang tends to his wounds. Patrick receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. John Cena goes to sleep. Imperial Stormtrooper plays a song for Dr. Mario on his cat piano. The song was not cringe, so he lets him live. Dale fends Iron Man, John Wick, and Incidental 70 away from his fire. Steve Austin stays awake all night. Patches thinks about winning. Aaron Black and Kyoko Kiriguri play a game of Russian roulette. They both survive. Man with No Name plays Team Fortress 2 all night. Darth Vader loses sight of where he is, and Simple Flips trap kills Rillaboom. Aw, monkey! Alright, we're on day 2 now. Scorpion chases Walter White. SpongeBob goes hunting. Luigi searches for a water source. Hiccup receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Predator makes a slingshot. Short Round receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Arthur Fleck camouflages himself in the bushes. Pops attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Marty McFly, killing them both. Oh, damn. Goku injures himself. Sephiroth begs for Shao Kahn to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing Sephiroth. Gypsy Crusader sees smoke rising. John Cena goes hunting. Tutter questions his sanity. The Fiend kills Rick Grimes for his supplies. Imperial Stormtrooper receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Bon Voyage goes hunting. Steve Austin searches for firewood. Liu Kang receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. 4K Morshu explores the arena. Dr. Mario receives a Starbucks latte from an unknown sponsor. Simple Flip stabs Cell in the back with a trident. John Wick injures himself. Squidward Snail makes a slingshot. Woody discovers a river. Reptile receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Cabal receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Zoidberg receives a Starbucks latte from an unknown sponsor. Squidward discovers a cave. Clank constructs a shack. Charlie tries to sleep through the entire day. Mordecai receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Brennan travels to higher ground. Judy Hopps practices her archery. Chow attacks Vince McMahon, but he manages to escape. Emo Parker fishes. Undertaker constructs a shack. Patrick picks flowers. Dale shouts racial slurs at Buzz. Delson Rowe injures himself. Bottle Hippie sets Donovan on fire with a Molotov. Melman steals from Patches while he isn't looking. Springtrap searches for firewood. I Am Bread Bagel attacks Alien, but he manages to escape. Chuck Norris travels to higher ground. Incidental 70 makes a wooden spear. Duke Nukem scares Johnny Sins off. Marion explores the arena. Aaron Black unknowingly eats toxic berries. Frozone discovers a river. Jesse Pinkman searches for a water source. Darth Vader makes a slingshot. Rick Mitchell, Johnny Knoxville, and OBS can get into a fight, but Johnny Knoxville triumphantly kills them both. RoboCop runs away from Peach. Iron Man receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Gru receives clean water. Jason Voorhees makes a slingshot. Man with No Name searches for firewood. Indy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Griffith injures himself. Toad receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Anton Chigurh receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. And Snake discovers a river. Okay. So the 19 cannon shots were Danny the Snail, Nick Wilde, Han Solo, Mermaid Man, Drapion, Steve, Medic, Captain America, Rillaboom, Pops, Marty McFly, Sephiroth, Rick Grimes, Cell, Kano, Donovan, Aaron Black, Rick Mitchell, and OBS. Alright, night 2. Patrick kills Cabal while he is sleeping. Anton Chigurh thinks about winning. SpongeBob is awoken by nightmares. Incidental 70 fends Gru, Marion, and Mordecai away from his fire. Emo Parker tries to sing himself to sleep. Hiccup screams for help. Imperial Stormtrooper's trap kills Squidward Snail. Gypsy Crusader sets up camp for the night. John Wick screams for help. Luigi accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Woody is awoken by nightmares. Buzz looks at dank memes all night. Darth Vader convinces Reptile to not kill him, only to kill him instead. Alien bashes Peach's head against a rock several times. Dale kills Arthur Fleck with a hatchet. Short Round tries to treat his infection. John Cena is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Scorpion passes out from exhaustion. Goku is awoken by nightmares. Melman receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Griffith tries to sing himself to sleep. Liu Kang...
I'm back.
Oh, you're back. Alright. Liu Kang tends to his wounds. Simple Flips and Bon Voyage run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Vince McMahon passes out from exhaustion. Judy Hopps thinks about home. Johnny Knoxville passes out from exhaustion. Walter White receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Charlie tries to sing himself to sleep. Chuck Norris plays Team Fortress 2 all night. Oh, jeez. Iron Man stabs Toad with a tree branch.
You traitor!
Jeez. Johnny Sins tracks down and kills Steve Austin. Dr. Martin.
We could manipulate it right away. Iron Man's suit was hijacked. We'll just manipulate that.
All right. His lasers malfunctioned and accidentally shot Toad.
Yeah.
Dr. Mario loses sight of where he is. Indy thinks about home. Squidward climbs a tree to rest. Kyoko Kirigiri tends to his wounds. Duke Nukem sees a fire. Patches is awoken by nightmares. Shao Kahn shouts racial slurs at Chow. Snake shoots an arrow at Springtrap but misses and kills a man with a no name instead. Tutter receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Clank is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. 4K Morshu looks at dank memes all night. The Fiend stays awake all night. Jesse Pinkman is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. I Am Bread Bagel goes to sleep. Undertaker questions his sanity. Jason Voorhees thinks about home. Frozone quietly hums. Zoidberg looks at the night sky. Robocop starts a fire. Delson Rowe defeats Brennan in a fight but spares him. Predator climbs a tree to rest, and Bottle Hippie thinks about home. Alright, we are on day 3 now. Clank steals from Marion while she isn't looking. Indy explores the arena. John Wick injures himself. The Fiend discovers a cave. Charlie goes hunting. Zoidberg receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Emo Parker receives clean water. Dale constructs a shack. Goku goes hunting. Hiccup discovers a cave. Chuck Norris begs for Undertaker to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing Chuck Norris. Johnny Knoxville receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Liu Kang receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Frozone defeats Short Round in a fight but spares him. Bon Voyage steals from Judy Hopps while she isn't looking. Griffith attacks Walter White but he manages to escape. Alien discovers a cave. 4K Morshu steals from SpongeBob while he isn't looking. Predator defeats Johnny Sins in a fight but spares him. Incidental 70 receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Snake runs away from Bottle Hippie. Anton Chigurh constructs a shack. John Cena makes a slingshot. Vince McMahon searches for firewood.
John.
What?
Tina John.
Yeah. Jesse Pinkman explores the arena. Jason Voorhees sees smoke rising but decides not to investigate. Buzz finds all 6 Infinity Stones and snaps away Imperial Stormtrooper, Mordecai, and Melman.
No, Mordecai!
Jeez. However, he cannot handle the Gauntlet's power and dies as well.
All my characters are dying.
Jeez. Patrick receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Kyoko Kirigiri receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Patches steals from Squidward while he isn't looking. Robocop tries to spear fish with a trident. Woody thinks about home. Gru diverts Springtrap's attention and runs away. Chow searches for firewood. Delson Rowe tries to spear fish with a trident. Tutter dies from thirst. Oh no, funny mouse man. I Am Bread Bagel receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Scorpion receives medical supplies. Brennan sees smoke rising. Dr. Mario discovers a cave. Gypsy Crusader dies from hunger. That's why it's called the Hunger Games. Do 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 do. All right. Duke Nukem travels to higher ground. Shao Kahn sees smoke rising in the distance. Iron Man explores the arena. Darth Vader tries to sleep through the entire day, and Simple Flips collects fruit from a tree. All right. The 16 cannon shots were Cabal, Squidward Snail, Luigi, Reptile, Peach, Arthur Fleck, Toad, Steve Austin, Man with No Name, Chuck Norris, Buzz, Imperial Stormtrooper, Mordecai, Melman, Tutter, and Gypsy Crusader. Alright, Alright, night 3. Hiccup tries to sing himself to sleep. Gru and Griffith play a game of Russian roulette. They both survive. Iron Man cooks his food before putting his fire out. Vince McMahon plays Team Fortress 2 all night. Marion receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. John Cena plays Team Fortress 2 all night. Keep it up!
Really?
Oh, is he back?
No, my nick. Yeah.
Alright. Duke Nukem receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Predator sets up camp for the night. I Am Bread Bagel pushes Bottle Hippie off of a cliff during a knife fight.
Braylon's got freaking Wingstop.
He's got what?
Wingstop.
Oh, okay. Alien screams for help. Delson Rowe tries to treat his infection. Undertaker and 4K Morshu try to sing themselves to sleep. Judy Hopps looks at the night sky. Kyoko Kirigiri and Incidental 70 play a game of Russian roulette. They both survive. Johnny Knoxville screams for help. Snake receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Johnny Sins receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Dale and Patches play a game of Russian roulette, and they both survive. Short Round climbs a tree to rest. Darth Vader fends John Wick, Springtrap, and Dr. Mario away from his fire. Walter White receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Liu Kang looks at dank memes all night. Frozone receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Oh wait, did I say Froze? Okay, no. Frozone received clean water from an unknown sponsor, and SpongeBob received medical supplies. Shao Kahn and Scorpion play a game of Russian roulette. Shao Kahn survives, but Scorpion dies. Damn.
That's probably rockable. Okay.
Squidward plays a song for Charlie on his cat piano. The song was not cringe, so he lets him live. Woody receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Simple Flips and Anton Chigurh lose sight of where they are. Bon Voyage and Clank run into each other and decide to truce for the night. RoboCop receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Emo Parker shouts racial slurs at the Fiend. Get the fuck out of the way! I can't see! There are cars there, motherfucker! Oh, jeez. Alright. Brennan receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Zordberg climbs a tree to rest. Patrick thinks about winning. Jesse Pinkman looks at the night sky. Chow sees a fire but stays hidden. Jason Voorhees receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor, and Indy loses sight of where he is. Alright, day 4. Undertaker fishes. Short Round injures himself. Griffith runs away from Darth Vader. Jesse Pinkman gets stabbed by a red spy. Judy Hopps overhears Johnny Sins and Springtrap talking in the distance. Patrick and Squidward track down and kill Snake. Ah, shit. I gotta put this in the chat now. Snake. Snake. Snake.
How many fires are we down to?
After day 4, I'll read them off.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, where did I leave off? Oh, yeah, Snake. Duke Nukem searches for firewood. Delson Rowe questions his sanity. Woody tries to sleep through the entire day. Vince McMahon discovers a river. Patches travels to higher ground. 4K Morshu discovers a river. Simple Flip strangles Gru after engaging in a fistfight. Walter White defeats the Fiend in a fight but spares him. Goku receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Predator travels to higher ground. Hiccup stabs John Cena in the back with a trident. No, you bastard!
I guess he could see him.
I was gonna say, he had to put on, like, the Invisi glasses to see him.
John Cena didn't see that.
John Cena caught on camera.
He didn't see that coming.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Johnny Knoxville thinks about home. SpongeBob receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Shao Kahn is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Incidental 70 ambushes Liu Kang and kills him. Jeez. Marion cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Dale receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Jason Voorhees receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Indy runs away.
So I wasn't looking.
Oh, okay. Where did I leave off? Jason Voorhees receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Indy runs away from John Wick. Alien receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Charlie shouts racial slurs at I Am Bread Bagel. RoboCop sets off an explosive, killing Zoidberg, Dr. Mario, Kyoko Kirigiri, and Brennan. Frozone severely injures Clank and leaves him to die. Bon Voyage tries to spear Fish with a trident. Emo Parker attacks Iron Man, but he manages to escape. Anton Chigurh camouflages himself in the bushes, and Chow searches for firewood. Ooh, alright. Alright, we got an arena event. A monstrous hurricane wreaks havoc on the arena. Emo Parker stabs Incidental 70, then pushes him close enough to the hurricane to suck him in. Shao Kahn survives. Hiccup is sucked into the hurricane. I Am Bread Bagel survives. Squidward is incapacitated by flying debris and dies. John Wick survives. Vince McMahon stabs Alien, then pushes him close into the hurricane to suck him in. Walter White and Predator survive. Patrick stabs Dilson Rowe, then pushes him close enough to the hurricane to suck him in. Johnny Sins pushes Springtrap into an incoming boulder. Frozone survives. Griffith stabs The Undertaker, then pushes him close enough to the hurricane to suck him in. Shit. Damn it. Alright, no, I gotta do that for Duke Nukem. Alright, Charlie, Goku, SpongeBob, and RoboCop survive. Jason Voorhees stabs Chow and then pushes him into the hurricane. No, he loved cocaine.
Like Star 17.
Duke Nukem pushes Darth Vader into an incoming boulder. Short Round survives. Judy Hopps is incapacitated by flying debris and dies. 4K Morshu survives. Dale stabs Anton Chigurh, then pushes him into the hurricane. Iron Man stabs the Fiend, then pushes him into the hurricane. Damn it. Oh no. Johnny Knoxville stabs Woody, then pushes him into the hurricane. Woody. Alright. Simple Flips is incapacitated by flying debris and dies. Indy survives, and Bon Voyage pushes Patches into an oncoming boulder. Alright, let's see. The 28 cannon the 28 cannon shots were Bottle Hippie, Scorpion, Jesse Pinkman, Snake, Gru, John Cena, Liu Kang, Marion, Zoidberg, Dr. Mario, Kyoko Kiguri, Brennan, Clank, Incidental 70, Hiccup, Squidward, Alien, Delson Rowe, Springtrap, Undertaker, Chow, Darth Vader, Judy Hopps, Anton Chigurh, The Fiend, Woody, Simple Flips, and Patches. And as per request, I will see how many characters we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Alright, we are down to Duke Nukem, Emo Parker, Dale, Johnny Sins, Bon Voyage, 4K Morshu, I Am Bread Bagel, Goku, Griffith, Charlie, Indy, SpongeBob, Patrick, Short Round, Johnny Knoxville, Vince McMahon, Iron Man, Frozone, Predator, Shao Kahn, Walter White, Jason Voorhees, RoboCop, and John Wick. Alright, here we go. Night 4. Emo Parker thinks about winning. Shao Kahn spears I Am Bread Bagel in the abdomen. Walter White sees a fire but stays hidden. Predator questions his sanity. Bon Voyage quietly hums. Griffith screams for help. Short Round shouts racial slurs at Indy. Johnny Sins looks at the night. Is that the first thing you heard when you unmuted? Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. That's great. Okay. Johnny Sins looks at the night sky. Frozone climbs a tree to rest. Jason Voorhees cries himself to sleep. Vince McMahon sets off an explosive, killing Charlie and RoboCop. Patrick tries to sing himself to sleep. SpongeBob tends to his wounds. Iron Man is awoken by nightmares. Dale and 4K Morshu run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Goku starts a fire. John Wick sees a fire but stays. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing about that. Okay, continue. Alright. Duke Nukem receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor, and Johnny Knoxville is awoken by nightmares. Alright, we're on day 5. Shut the fuck up. Okay. You're gonna make me. Okay. Okay. Alright.
YouTube doesn't care about white slurs.
No, that's not. No, no, no. I'm just saying.
No,
You're
I'm
gonna.
saying
You're gonna make me laugh, and I'm like gonna not stop. Okay. Alright. 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 Dale dies trying to escape the arena. Shit. Frozone searches for a water source. Griffith tries to sleep through the entire day. Patrick spears Shao Kahn in the abdomen. Duke Nukem stalks Vince McMahon. Goku fishes. John Wick stalks 4K Morshu. Short Round collects fruit from a tree. Oh, hold on, 1 second. One moment.
Yo, cracker.
Thought I'm back. Alright, continue. Alright, where did I leave off? Predator receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Bon Voyage receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Walter White searches for a water source. Jason Voorhees picks flowers. SpongeBob discovers a cave. Johnny Knoxville practices his archery. Emo Parker collects fruit from a tree. Indy camouflages himself in the bushes. And Iron Man diverts Johnny Sin's attention and runs away. The 5 cannon shots were I Am Bread Bagel, Charlie, RoboCop, Dale, and Shao Kahn.
I think we're down 19.
Yeah. Griffith questions his sanity. Vince McMahon plays a song for Bon Voyage on his cat piano. The song was not cringe, so he lets him live.
Why?
Patrick cooks his food before putting his fire out. Short Round quietly hums. Walter White looks at the night sky. Emo Parker thinks about winning. Frozone thinks about home. Johnny Knoxville cooks his food before putting his fire out. Duke Nukem sees a fire but stays hidden. Jason Voorhees pushes 4K Morshu off a cliff during a knife fight. Indy looks at the night sky. John Wick plays a song for SpongeBob on his cat piano. The song was not cringe, so he lets him live. Goku quietly hums. Predator is awoken by nightmares. Iron Man sets up camp for the night, and Johnny Sins questions his sanity. Bon Voyage makes a wooden spear. Walter White attacks SpongeBob, but he manages to escape. Griffith practices his archery. Iron Man sprains his ankle while running away from Patrick. Johnny Knoxville constructs a shack. Frozone discovers a river. Emo Parker diverts John Wick's attention and runs away. Short Round convinces Goku to not kill him, only to kill him instead. Huh.
Nice.
Wait,
Um,
that means Short Round is more powerful than Goku?
I guess so.
No.
Who died?
Goku.
Short Round.
Oh, good.
Alright, Johnny Sins discovers a river. Predator steals from Jason Voorhees while he isn't looking. Duke Nukem catches Indy off guard and kills him. Damn.
No!
No!
No, Indy. And
Oh, Indy.
and Vince McMahon is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Alright, let's see.
Oh, come on, Vince McMahon, come on.
4K. Alright, the 3 cannon shots were 4K Morshu, Goku, and Indy. Alright. Duke Nukem. Alright, night 6. Duke Nukem questions his sanity. Patrick cooks his food before putting his fire out. Bon Voyage thinks about winning. Walter White looks at the night sky. Jason Voorhees, Emo Parker, and Short Round start fighting, but Emo Parker runs away as Jason Voorhees kills Short Round.
No!
No.
The racist Asian kid, no! The racist Asian kid, no.
Alright. Frozone attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Griffith thinks about winning. Predator thinks about winning. Iron Man shouts racial slurs at Johnny Sins. Johnny Knoxville thinks about home.
Someone's about that's so funny.
You're a dirty, dirty man.
You're dirty. You're a sick man. You're destroying this country.
You need to get out.
Oh,
Okay. Vince McMahon screams for help. SpongeBob tends to his wounds, and John Wick starts a fire. Alright, we have the feast now. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Vince McMahon falls into a pit and dies.
no.
No.
This is not good shit. This is...
Nigga.
Where the hell did you come from? What? Where did he come from? What the fuck?
Clip it, clip it, clip it.
Oh my god.
Clip out the racial slurs.
Okay. Okay.
I'm putting that on my Twitter.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's keep going. Alright. John Wick decides not to go. Predator repeatedly stabs Griffith to death with size. Bon Voyage decapitates Jason Voorhees with a sword. Iron Man and Frozone decide not to go. Johnny Sins gathers as much food as he can before fleeing. Patrick tracks down and kills Walter White. Johnny Knoxville kills Emo Parker as he tries to run. SpongeBob decides not to go, and Duke Nukem falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Damn. It.
Damn it.
Damn it.
He got banned. Damn it. Alright.
You got banned from Dave and Buster's.
Alright. Patrick, Johnny Sins, and SpongeBob get into a fight, but Patrick triumphantly kills them both.
And Patrick killed his own friend, damn.
Patrick, and he also killed Johnny Sins.
Nice.
Alright. Johnny Knoxville discovers a river. Frozone tries to spearfish with a trident. John Wick receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. You know, there's a lot of Johns in this. Like, there's Johnny Knoxville, there's Johnny Sins, there's John Wick, and John Cena. Alright. Predator pushes Iron Man off a cliff during a knife fight.
No!
Shit.
Random, I hate you.
and Bon Voyage collects fruit from a tree.
Avengers Frozen
Okay,
killed
there's an arena event with 1, 2, 3, 4 with 6 characters left. Don't know.
One Frozen.
Like if there's less than 10 characters, why do you need an arena event? Okay. But anyways, Monkey Mutts fill the arena. Bon Voyage survives. While running, Predator falls over and grabs Patrick on the way down. The Monkey Mutts kill them.
No, Patrick.
And John Wick, Johnny Knoxville, and Frozone survive. So the 12 cannon shots were Short Round, Vince McMahon, Griffith, Jason Voorhees, Walter White, Emo Parker, Duke Nukem, Johnny Sins, SpongeBob, Iron Man, Predator, and Patrick. Alright, Night 7. John Wick and Frozone run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Bon Voyage goes to sleep, and Johnny Knoxville tries to treat his infection. Alright, Day 8. John Wick explores the arena. Frozone throws a knife into Bon Voyage's head, and Johnny Knoxville discovers a river.
Nice.
Wait, who died?
Bon Voyage.
Frozone killed him.
Yeah, yo, what's up?
Alright, we are down to 3. We are down to Johnny Knoxville, John Wick, and Frozone.
Come on, Frozone.
Johnny Knoxville poisons John Wick's drink. He drinks it and dies. And Frozone cries himself to sleep.
Wait, come on, Frozone.
Alright, Day 9.
I'm good with anyone.
Alright, Day 9. Frozone dies trying to escape the arena. So, the winner is Johnny Knoxville from District 30.
I'm good with it. I'm good with this one.
Nice.
Let's go, Knoxville.
I really wanted to win, but
Anyone.